The Richmond County Community Theater is facing budget cuts. The Affair on the Square makeup date is set for this Thursday, and the Richmond Senior High School class of 2018 graduates. That plus weather and more all coming your way on your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. I'm Matt Harrelson. You can register for fall classes at Richmond CC, and to learn more, you can visit richmondcc.edu or call 910-410-1700. Let's get right to it now for tonight's top stories. The Richmond Community Theater is facing proposed budget cuts by the Rockingham City Council in the 2018-2019 city budget, and the issue has captured the attention of many Richmond County citizens. The RCT Board of Directors recently disseminated a letter asking for concerned parties to contact the mayor, city council members, and the city manager in an attempt to facilitate the reinstatement of eliminated monies previously used for the benefit of the theater. The gist of the situation would seem to be relatively straightforward. As a matter of public record, under the current budget, the theater director is denoted as a full-time city employee with a full salary and benefits package of approximately $60,000 annually. The proposed budget cut would reduce that figure to $10,000 to be used to hire part-time, possibly rotating directors for the theater's productions. It should be noted that not all of that money comes directly from the city of Rockingham itself. The theater contributes $9,500 from its revenues, and the county directs $6,000 back to the city towards the theater's operation. The city is responsible for the utilities and maintenance of the city-owned building. It should also be noted that council members continue to support the theater and its operations, but are nevertheless sometimes forced to make tough budgetary decisions. Councilwoman Denise Sullivan, for example, stated she is strongly in favor of the theater and that she's going to fight for its support. Other officials who shared their thoughts expressed concern over the audience attendance figures. Councilman John Hutchinson wrote that their biggest concern is the expense versus the current attendance, and that he absolutely wants to find a way to continue the theater's operation while also using that building to bring more people downtown on a more regular basis. The City Council will address the budget tonight at 7:30 p.m. at City Hall. Everyone who is for, against, or still on the fence are welcome to put their input in for this matter. Merchants, artists, exhibitors, children's activities, and live music will be hitting the sidewalks Thursday evening, June 14th, when Affair on the Square comes to downtown Rockingham after being rained out 3 weeks ago. From 5 to 8 p.m., restaurants and local artists will come together to show the artistic abilities of those in the Sand Hills area and bring people to the downtown venue at the same time. The main attraction on Harrington Square for the evening will be the band Dark Horse, who will play throughout the night, as well as other bands in different locations. All three restaurants will have live music for the night to supplement the entertainment on the square itself. The Affair on the Square, which is sponsored by the Rockingham Downtown Corporation, was the product of the event committee's brainstorm back in 2016, according to RDC member and former president Susan Kelly. Program maps will be printed and handed out on Thursday at all three eateries in downtown Rockingham and participating stores to aid event goers to navigate the various options. Discovery Place Kids will be open and hosting children's activities. The Affair on the Square is intended for Richmond County residents as well as the surrounding communities. Now in its third year, Affair coordinators are hoping to keep this tradition going and expand on it into the future. The event is open to the public and admission will be free. Since its first graduating class way back in 1973, it would indicate that Richmond Senior High School has now had approximately 25,000 graduates handed their diploma from their initial RSHS matriculation through the final days of their senior year. It would be difficult to imagine any of those previous groups as having been any more impressive than this 2018 class. A total of 449 names were called on Friday, June 8th, as members of the Richmond County Board of Education and Richmond Senior High School administrative staff greeted and congratulated each student individually. Principal Jim Butler was excited in his conveyance of kudos and accolades, noting that the high degree of resilience and dedication demonstrated by the students in general, and the seniors in particular, in facing the multiple issues and difficulties that have been encountered throughout the school year. Ranging from malfunctioning bell systems and HVAC problems to an infestation of bats in the school building, several unusual situations seem to have occurred throughout the academic year. Principal Butler even self-deprecated to a degree, congratulating the soon-to-be graduates for having survived his first year as the school's chief administrator. Despite such obstacles, the class of 2018 was characterized by having achieved the highest ACT scoring average and the greatest dollar amount of scholarship offers in the 46th year of RSHS existence. Although a relatively small class for Richmond Senior High School, the 2018 group of departing students was nonetheless well represented on their final hour of high school student status. Individual student speakers served to further solidify the aura of superior performances that permeated Raider Stadium on this evening of foreboding skies and occasional raindrops. And of course, what's a Richmond graduation ceremony without fireworks lighting up Raider Stadium? The display was set off as the class of 2018 ceremoniously turned their tassels. Congratulations, Raiders. When we return from break, while the school year may be over, Raider sports fans will get to take a look back on the 2017-18 academic year with the RO Sports Department's Top 10 Sports Stories. Tonight we serve you number 10. Find out what it is when we come back.
At Richmond Community College, we prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Knollwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
In the first installment of the RO Sports Department's Top 10 Sports Stories from the 2017-2018 school year, the number 10 moment comes courtesy of the Lady Raiders tennis team. In his first season at the helm of the Lady Raiders, head coach Mike Wade made it no secret what the state of the program was when he took over. He was quoted several times throughout the season saying that he went out and got, quote, several athletes to compete, many of them with little or no true tennis experience. And perhaps with a sport like tennis, that ideology can work. And for Way and his team, they managed to not only have a successful season on the court, but this year's group of Lady Raiders earned Richmond Girls Tennis their first ever postseason victory. That victory over Pine Forest High School in the opening round of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association's 4A state playoffs in late October was good enough to edge out several honorable mentions for the number 10 moment from this school year. The honorable mentions will be highlighted in a separate article after all top 10 moments have been revealed. Comprised of several multi-sport athletes, the Lady Raiders leaned heavily on the likes of seniors Kathleen Pittman and Meredith Stogner, as well as juniors Jayana Nicholson and Grayson Wade during the first round bout against the Lady Trojans. While Richmond would be eliminated in the second round by Sanderson High School a couple of days later, its performance during the Fall 27 campaign was nonetheless impressive. You can read the full story in its original format on richmondobserver.com, and be sure to check out the RO Sports Department's Top 10 Sports Stories throughout the next couple of weeks. When we return, rain is still sweeping across the Carolinas, and I'll tell you all about it after the break. Stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties. Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
Hello, I'm Tammy Benson, and this is Nancy Bowling. And we're here to tell you about the wonderful service at hospice and what they have to bring. From the nursing services, to the medical director, to in-home aides, to a chaplain, to bereavement, to everything you can imagine. They were there to take care of it.
I cannot think of how the experience with hospice could have been any better professionally, spiritually.
Today's Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Todd's Computer Sales and Service. And as you can see on the map behind me, if you're heading to the beach today or tomorrow, you can expect a little bit of rain, possibly in the afternoon, 30% chance in Lumberton, 30% chance in Clinton, as well as Greenville. And as you get closer to the coast, as you can see, New Bern with a 40% chance of rain tomorrow, Wilmington with the same. Looking in the Sandhills area, that is not a typo. It is 0% chance in Southern Pines, Laurinburg, and Rockingham. And if you're heading west towards the mountains, same thing for Charlotte and Lancaster to the south. However, as you can see up in Hickory, they're expecting a 40% chance of rain. So it seems like this storm's going to kind of go around us up the coast and through the mountains. Looking at the 5-day weather forecast, on Wednesday, the high is going to be an 89 with a low of 72 and cloudy, but no rain until we get to Thursday, when that gets up to a 30% chance with a high of 92 and a low of 70. Moving into the weekend, the temperature is going to stay in the low 90s at 90 exactly with a low of 71, and just a slight more chance of rain with 40% for thunderstorms. Same thing for Saturday. Expect a few more afternoon showers with a high of 92 and a low of 72. And to finish out the weekend, going to have some sun rays on Sunday, high of 93, low of 72 at the end of the weekend. The pollen outlook is high for both Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm a testament to that because it has been killing me for the last hour. In the meantime, though, that's your outlook for the weather. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. And if you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for your iPhone and Android devices. And be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for Good Morning Sandhills, where you can listen on theclassicrockradio.com or on Facebook Live on the Good Morning Sandhills Facebook page. It's a new way to listen to GMS and even watch, and you can watch it on demand on our Facebook page as well. Thanks for tuning in to Live at 5. Good night, Richmond County.